Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be doing Frostfire Keep, Pure, Deathless, High, Mid, and Low. I already have a video out there, but I like to do it on the live stream as well. Let me get everything set up. I'll put a chapter in. We might do PvP. I don't know. Experimenting with this new time for a little bit at least. I don't think I have a thumbnail. Live stream, just a war now. Done. Thinking about shutting down the Discord channel. I don't think it really helps anything. And yeah. February's not going so well. It's probably the worst month we've had in the last 5 years. It's horrible. So I don't know. March is our 9-year anniversary, so I'll probably tough it out through March. And I always said I would, you know, keep going until we have 2 bad months in a row. So I'm going to stick to that. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's still time. But I just like to let you know ahead of time. You know. Can I ask your questions now, maybe? If you have any. Different times. Alright, setting up the stream. I'll put a chapter in so you can, you know, skip to the gameplay. Do that. Details. I don't know if this is gonna, like, the later time is gonna work for me. My days don't, like, get better as they go. They usually get worse pretty much every day. So I don't know if I'm being, like, probably in a worse mood at noon than I would be at 10 a.m. But, wow, did I get it done already? That wasn't too bad. I can probably just go ahead and start here. Oh no, I gotta do these other things. Hold on. I always forget. There's another step. Do that. But I might be joining everybody else that's been quitting, y'all. I don't know. We'll see. Not looking good. Hit that like. Like, even, you know, what are we at? The 18th of the month. We're more than halfway through the month. Even if I double what we got right now, like, it's way off. Way off. Not even Wormskull could save it, you know what I mean? So, not looking great. Come on, man. I wish I could just, like, I'm just, like, not, I can't fake stuff. Like, I can't fake being happy. I can't fake anything, so it sucks for me. That sucks when I, like, for jobs and everything, like, in my entire life. I'm just not, I can't fake anything. So here I come with my complaining and my bitching, which doesn't help anything. So I'll try to just play the game and shut up. But that's just, I'll play the game and shut up for another month and a half. Alright, hit that. Which I probably won't anyway. I won't shut up. I never do. Got that. Hit the like. Do that. Got that. Almost ready. Will be sad. It's like your kid, that 9-year-old kid, going off to somewhere, saying goodbye. Frostfire. Keep. Start. We got 4:30. Save. Okay. Alright, let's go. What up, Jets? What up, Sana? What up, Mark? Alright, we got Frostfire Keep, earn extra faction rewards on this event, a great chance to earn extra Chaos Shards in progress. So, one more, yeah, how many more times will I be saying this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, at least, maybe 3, 4 more times we'll do a Tuesday faction event. So, you get to hear it a couple more times. Remember to drill it into your head for when I'm not around to say it anymore. Do your Tuesday faction events. Just do them. I don't care if you got it on 500. I don't care. Do them. Do the event of the day. If you're going to play Gems of War, you got to do the events that they put into the game. It's Tuesday. It's the faction event. You should do it. You should get to level 90. If you don't do that, then you're not playing the... Whatever. Don't just play the game however you want. Don't matter to me. But that's how you're supposed to play it. I mean, it's a video game. You can play it however you want. Straddle the toilet backwards. Whatever you want to do. But you're supposed to do the events that they put in no matter what. You know, you already did an invasion before. You gonna not do the invasion because you already did an invasion before and got all rewards? It's the same thing. Why would you? That's a dumb way of thinking. Like, I already got it on 500, I'm not gonna do it. I already got it, dude. I'm not gonna do it. I already got it on 500, I'm not gonna do it. That's stupid. It's dumb. I already did an invasion last time. My guild event already did it. Why would I do invasion again? What are you talking about? They keep coming around. You got to keep doing them. But yeah, let's My dog threw up. He peed. I'm not having a good day. Let's go. Should I just go to the event? I guess. I don't know. Frostfire Keep. So 3 different people out there, you already know. 1 person trying to get everything for free. So don't buy anything, just do all the rooms. Try to get to level 90. If you don't get to stage 8, you buy 1 time in the shop and make sure you do get to stage 8. People out there who don't have the weapon, buy up to the weapon and then use all your sigils and see how far you can get. Because if you don't have the weapon, you've obviously not done Frostfire Keep very much. Or, I don't know, be weird. Then, if you're going to 500, you're going to have to buy up to 7, buy the potion multiple times, like 5 times or so. It's going to cost you like 2,500. It's kind of difficult to do in one day, but it can be done. I've done them on Fridays before to get a video out. Used to wake up at 4 a.m. to get videos out. It's whatever, you know. Who cares, right? So let's go. Here's a low-level team. Let's just use it. So we'll do that one first. I'm going to do Pure Faction too, but this one's already here. I'm already here, so let's run it. Baldur's good this week because it's a Stormheim week. You probably have him. Osha's Tome, you don't have to use that. Just use a blue weapon. Just go pick blue on your weapons and pick your favorite blue weapon. Especially a mana-generating blue weapon. So let's run this low-level team. You haven't seen my newest one, Zig? It was level 4 with Trey. It was fun. We went down to level 4 of Runny Eye, and we went around like the whole level 4, which is the deepest level of Runny Eye. We got to see Battle Wizard Unok, who almost killed us. Like, it was at the very end of the video. It's a 2-hour video, so if you want to see Battle Wizard Unok almost murder both of us, you'd have to make it to the almost the 2-hour mark. So I think it was the last fight of the video. I'm like, I don't want to kill you, Trey, so we're done now. We're done. You know, we survived the fight. I'm not trying to kill you. We're done. You know? So we fought Battle Wizard Unok. He was yellow to me, and I was at least a level higher than Trey. But there was 2 of us. We had our lay on hands and our harm touch. We fought Battle Lord something, and then we fought something Sludge Dankmeyer. We saw like 3 we saw 3 different names, and we saw one of them twice. It was pretty cool. All right, we got some skulls here. Let's use them. That's what Baldur does. Skull, skull, skull. Bang, bang, bang. It's fun. Oh, yeah, there's definitely evil eyes in there. I don't know if I want to be on level 4 by myself, man. I was thinking about... I might go down there and, like, try to find, like, a spot to ding level 32, like a dad camp or something. But the problem is, like, names can spawn almost anywhere. So you could pick, like, a spot and be killing, like, 2 or 3 goblins. Like, make yourself a little camp. But then, like, one of the names could spawn at any time as one of those. Like, they could be a placeholder. Placeholders, some of them can spawn anywhere down on level 4. Some of them spawn in certain spots, but some of them can spawn anywhere. And if that Battle Wizard dude spawns when I'm solo, I probably can't beat him, because I almost died with a duo. I might try to get my level down there. I'm really close. I might still put out a couple EverQuest videos here and there. We'll see if I have time. I'm really going to have to, like, put my all into my other money-making thing. That's why it sucks, like, if I have a bad month. Now, next month, I know I'm getting, like, barely anything. So then I have to work extra hard on my other thing, which makes me not be able to work as hard on YouTube, which makes, like, having 2 bad months in a row, like, pretty easy to do. Just because of how it works, you know? Like, I get paid on the 21st, so if we have a horrible February, I know I'm gonna get a horrible check on the 21st of March. So then on, like, when it's March, I'm gonna be trying to get, you know, make up for it by doing other things, right? So then I can't do as many videos, I can't do as many streams, I can't stream as long, and it's like gonna suck. It's gonna suck. I just know, like, if we have a, especially if we have a terrible February, like if it was close or something, then I would be like, all right, well, at least it was close, but it's not even close. It's pretty horrible right now. So it's gonna be like me doing less videos next month, less streams next month, which is gonna snowball. I can just see it coming. And it's my 9-year anniversary. Like, what would be a, you know, I feel like it's all coming to a head pretty soon. I've been complaining for like a whole year. It's never getting better. So it is what it is. I don't know. We'll see. It's never for sure. There's always the Hail Mary or the, who knows. We still got a couple weeks at least. I think I'm going to shut down the Discord though, because I don't go on there very much. It doesn't seem to help sharing the videos or anything. So what's the point? Be just one less thing I have to think about, worry about. Could focus on maybe the channel for one more month. So Balder's pretty good, dude. He puts up a bunch of skulls, especially if you're using all blue. You usually want to do whatever the troop says. Like if you're going to use Balder, he says create 4 skulls boosted by blue allies. So you want to make your whole team blue. Like if you're going to use them. If you're not going to make your whole team blue, then don't use Balder. You know? If you're going to use a weapon that says does damage based on a typing and then puts up 2 colors, like one of those weapons, you have to make your whole team that typing. Like there's certain things in this game where you have to build around it or not use it at all. So I don't think you would use Balder on a team that's, unless you like are in a very tight restriction and maybe can only use, like all you have is Balder and you know you're just trying to make it work, but you got like 3 blues maybe. That'd be the only exception. Like sometimes in PvP there's a, I can't remember if it's Giant or Stormheim, where you kind of have to use one different color and it still kind of works. 1.25. Nothing happened in Discord. I'm just going to shut it down because I don't feel like it's helping the channel or anything. Channel's just getting worse, and what's the point of the Discord then? I'll just concentrate on the channel, and I don't know. Maybe like I'm too accessible? I don't know. Don't know what's wrong. Don't know what's going on. It's probably my fault, though. Yoke the ham? I can just point them all to your Discord, Sana, if you want. I'll probably just shut it down, though. I'm not gonna... I'm just gonna close it. Like with my channel, I just close it. I'm not gonna like give it to somebody or, you know? Most likely. That's what I'm thinking. It's end of February, so it's not happening yet, but that's what I always said would happen. It'd be like the, you know, the warning, big time warning. All right, here goes the Discord. What's next? Like a visual, not me just talking type of warning. Like, time to shut some stuff down. Get the tarp out. Clear out the parking. Clear out the garage. Put the train up. Retire the train. It's been limping for we've been limping it for a while. It's tired. It don't get going anymore like it used to. Yeah, what's up with Anita? Oh, she's in the hospital? Oh my god. That sucks. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Hope she gets well soon, dude. I didn't know all that. What's up with her? Like, was it from that... whatever... She said she was sick. Well, that's not cool. Tell her I said get well soon. I don't know how to get in touch with her. So there's Balder for you, low-level team. Bang. Let's do, I don't know. Kind of want to go do pure faction now. Let's go do pure. Kind of fun. Frostfire keep. 500. Let's see. So I'll say Frostfire keep start slash. I might try a couple rant videos before I, you know. I'm gonna try a few things. See if I hit. You never know. Like buy that scratcher at the gas station with your last $5. You might hit. We might hit. You never know. Maybe I'll put out some rants and end of February and we'll get thousands of views and I'll just, you know, I won't have to worry about. I'll just get the views. Frostfire keep pure. I wish that was the case anyway. I don't know what's going. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could just get a bunch of views and survive that way. Just don't happen. That'd be sweet. I like when I can just put it all on my own shoulders and yeah, yeah. All right, Kingdoms, Frostfire Keep. Let's do Pure Faction. Not Forest of Thorns, dummy. Dude, my dog ran away the other day. We was outside. It was snowy out, too. It was nighttime. And he decided to get loose off of his leash for the first time, his new leash. We got him like a new one because the old one was like, I don't know. The old one sucked. So we got a new one. Well, he got a new one for Christmas, like as a present. It's kind of cool, and it's like really long rope, and it retracts, and you can lock it and stuff, so it can go really far. He can run around and stuff without. Yeah, it's a really long leash. But like the whole thing slipped off his head. He does this thing where he backs up when he wants to go a certain way, and I'm like, no, because he's trying to go in somebody's yard or go somewhere crazy. I'm like, no, you know. Well, he's backing up, and I wasn't looking. Like, somebody distracted me. I was, like, looking at a car, or somebody came to their door and was looking out their door or something. Like, you know how people are. I was, like, distracted for 1 second, because usually when he backs up, I know, like, okay, this is how he usually gets out. Is when he backs up like this, and I normally don't let it happen. I've walked him, like, 50 times with this new leash, and he's only got free, like, once. And, so he's backing up. I wasn't looking, though, and he backed himself out of the whole thing just came off. It was still even, like, it didn't come undone or anything. It just came off his head. Like, and now I put it on tighter, but, you know, I don't like to strangle him too much, and it's worked 50 other times. But he backs out of it, and he just takes off. He kind of looks at me for a second. The whole thing, like, retracts back to me. All of a sudden, I'm just holding a leash in my hands with, like, the collar on the ground in front of me, and he's just standing there looking at me like, uh-oh, am I free? And then he's like, he looks at me for a second, and then he just takes off running the other way. I'm like, oh, man. So then I have to, like, start chasing after him, you know? And I go behind these houses. Like, I have a townhouse, if you didn't know. So there's a bunch of townhouses. And I go behind, like, we're far away, like 2 streets down. And I go behind these townhouses, and there's I didn't know, but I was, like, chasing the dog. There's all this mud, and I step in the mud, and my shoe comes off. I'm like running, and my shoe comes off, gets stuck in the mud like quicksand. And then I step with my sock and everything. It's the one with the hole in it and everything. It was crazy. And I got my whole foot muddy, my whole sock was muddy, the whole inside of my shoe was muddy, the whole outside of the shoe was muddy. I had to stop for a second, like go get my shoe and put it back on real quick and go after him. I found him. And then he's doing, like, I'm like, come on, I'll give you some treats, you know. He just kept dashing around, running away from me. And then finally, I just lost sight of him, like, completely. Like, he ran through the woods, and I couldn't catch up with him. And I just lost sight of him. So I, like, went the way he went, which was, of course, back through that same mud. So this time I was more careful. I knew it was there. It was dark out, and I was just running. So the first time, I didn't even see the mud, the quicksand. And this time I went around it, but I was like, I don't know, I was walking fast pretty much because I lost sight of him. I was just walking in the direction that he went. And there's two dudes out there. I'm like, have you seen a little white dog? They're like, no. And so I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I just start walking away. I start walking back home because I totally lost sight of him. I was going to get the car or something, go tell everybody I lost him, which sucks. And then I'm like turning the corner to where my house is, and he's just standing there in front of our house, like waiting to go inside. I'm like, whoa. We were like far away too, and he found his way home, and he was like waiting for me, like, what you doing, Dad? I'm just waiting for you here. Open the door, dummy. He's knocking on the door. He's ringing the doorbell and stuff. They didn't even let him in. He's just out there like ringing the doorbell, knocking on it. He's standing there at our front door. And I'm like, I start running, like make sure he doesn't get away. And then I just open the door and he runs in. I'm like, dude, you found your house. We've only lived here like, I don't know, 4 months or something. It was like October, November, December, January. Yeah, this is like our 5th month here, and he knows his way home already. I was like, whoa, he knows his way home. I thought that was cool. But it sucked. I freaking lost my shoe and stepped in the mud with my sock and everything. Sucked. I didn't get to tell you guys that the other day. Thought it was funny. Alright, so double blue, yellow minus brown, that looks fine. I went with this as my team. Sometimes I'll be switching teams. This worked for me, though. I think the Frostfire Wraith is pretty awesome. He steals a bunch of life from the enemy, first enemy, which is true damage, and then you gain that life. So that's double awesome. True damage is awesome, and then you get to gain it, which is awesome. So, already awesome tank with 65% scar reduction is gaining life. So it's pretty sick. This thing's awesome, so I figure I might as well have 2 of them, in case you lose the first one. And then I did Frostfire Goblin because it gets an extra turn. It's just like a free mana generation, kind of. Ice Storm. Everything on our team is blue, so it's making an Ice Storm. It's blowing up the board. It's getting an extra turn. It's one of the newer ones from Frostfire Keep, too, I think. And then Frostfire King is also pretty awesome. The splash damage to 2 random enemies. Burn the first group, freeze the second group. Freeze and burn a random enemy, matching 4 or more gems. So this guy's pretty cool, too. You could almost, if you don't want to do 2 Frostfire Wraiths, you might do 2 Frostfire Kings instead. So he hits pretty hard. This thing does true damage, though, so I don't know. I like true damage. Let's try it. I beat it last night. I was going to put the video out, but nobody... It's crazy. I'm trying to work and everybody's just screaming and shaking their butt. And I'm like, I give up. So I just did it in the morning. What is going on here? Am I not on 500? I think I did 50. Yep, I did 50. Dummy. Leave. Alright, 500. Let's go. I'm burned out, yeah, I guess. I just don't really have motivation to get on here. You kind of need views or something to make you feel like you're doing something, you know what I mean? Frostfire Wraith. You need like a reason to have a channel and like make videos, you know? I already did it for fun. I already did it for 9 years, like, so doing it for fun, we already did that. You're kind of like an idiot at some point if you keep doing something that's not working, right? Like banging your head against the wall for nothing. So I don't know. I don't want to feel like an idiot anymore. If nobody wants to watch or cares, then I don't care either. There we go. Let's see. So you just keep getting more and more health. You got the scar reduction. It's really high too, like 65% is pretty high in this game. Like, it's one of the highest for real. Like, there's some that have 80 or 75, I think, but 65 is probably like the 3rd highest you can have. That's when you see 65, that's quite a bit. All right, blue extra turn over here. We got red into yellow. Alright, Frostfire King's pretty cool. We could cast that. Let's get this. Got a purple extra turn. Let's cast that guy. He's pretty cool. Let's get our Wraith up or something if we can. Blue or yellow. Don't have any. Okay. Go red. Blue and yellow. Nice. And red and green and extra turn and skulls. There we go. First fight's not hard. It's like the last fight's the hardest fight, I feel. Like everything else is kind of a cakewalk. You should get all your troops to the last fight. It's like the last fight, they have the same as you. Like they also have the Wraith and they also have the Frostfire King. So that's why it's hard, because they also have awesome troops. Yeah, enjoy it while it lasts. I know, I keep trying to find a game, Crow. It's just not happening, man. We keep looking. We've tried several different games. Just not connecting. I don't know what to do, man. I can't figure it out. So, I'm gonna give myself to the end of March, see if I'm gonna try, y'all. I'm probably gonna try, especially the rest of this month. I just gotta shut up and just do it and just let it die, you know what I mean? Like, I'm too busy sitting here complaining about it, and I just need to let it die. Have fun, let it die. Instead of continuing to give it CPR every freaking month. Enjoy our time with it instead of bringing it back to life every freaking month by complaining all month. I just, like, said I'd always let y'all know, like, ahead of time. Just, yeah. It's not looking good. Normally, right now, we would have, like, twice what we have right now. You know what I mean? So, that's like a quarter of what we normally get. So, it's going to end up being, if I'm lucky, it'll be half of what we normally get. So, imagine going to work all month and getting, you know, like 1 paycheck instead of 2 paychecks, or 2 paychecks instead of 4 paychecks or something. Like, you wouldn't like it either. You know what I mean? You gotta put yourself in my shoes, and I know that's hard sometimes. Sometimes I'm selfish and I can't put myself in Mrs. Sinny's shoes, and she's like, "You're being selfish right now." Like, I know. I am a little selfish sometimes. I try, though. I try to put myself in other people's shoes. That's why I make, like, 3 different teams. If I was just, like, super selfish, I'd just play the game and make a team for myself, and if it helps you, it helps you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But, you know, only so many people care, and it is what it is. You can have the, brainwashing weirdos with their same old thumbnails. Does it make you click every time they say super easy or super quick, or does that make, like, is it that easy? You can just put the same words on every single thumbnail? Maybe that's what I should do too, like, just assume everybody's an idiot and just put the same freaking words on every single thumbnail with the same colors. I just thought everybody was smart. And I give too much credit. Gotta dumb it down a little bit. Just put the same old words. Every team's super, and every team's quick, and every team's fast. Everything's easy, and everything's the best, and everything's awesome. Just start doing that. Just treat everybody like an idiot. But I never wanted to treat you guys like idiots, you know, because you're not. But that's like the Gems of War thing right now. That's what's winning right now. Treat your audience like idiots. And they fall for it, too. It's crazy. What's winning right now is treat your audience like they're the biggest dumb idiot in the world. And just do the same thing every time. They'll still click on it. It's crazy. Can't just put Frostfire Keep teams. You gotta put super easy, super fastest ever. Oh my god. One shot. And then you just do that every single thumbnail. Just put the same thing. Seems to work. If anybody wants some tips out there, I've given them before and people have tried it and it's starting to work, right? Just put super duper, put fast, put easy. You know, use those words every single time on every single thumbnail, and it kind of works. They never catch on for some reason. They just keep clicking on it. So just do that if you want to make a video. Like when I'm gone and you want to make a channel and like try this, just do that. Use McDonald's colors because everybody loves McDonald's. They go through the drive-through every day. You know, the red and the yellow. And put super duper easy and super duper fast. Just put that on everything. And you got it. They will never not click. And just call every new mythic freaking awesome. Best ever. Fastest ever. And you'll have you know, do alright maybe. You just gotta like accept that you're a snake oil salesman weirdo. But hey, that's how most people get ahead in this world, you know? It's like there's the salesman guy that lies to everybody and puts nothing in writing. They get ahead, man. Gotta accept it. Look at the people at the top of the world. They're all snaky weirdos doing sex parties with baby oil. And we're all watching, and that's our favorite channels. And we're like, oh my god, I didn't know. Don't support the regular guy just like you. Make sure you support the weird baby oil sex guy. Snaky weirdos. Those are the ones that always get ahead. Who cares about the guy with the hole in his shoe? Just flying around, joking. Just being Sonny. Cares about the guy with a bunch of kids. The shitty life. We need the guy with a bunch of arcades and tricks us all the time. That's what we want. Yeah, I'm glad you got the Path of Exile, Mark. I still think that's pretty fun. I've considered just playing it in my free time, maybe. I don't know if I'm gonna have too much free time soon though. So I'm gonna have to like go super hard at something else. I need to put all my efforts into like one thing. So I need to like, that's why like I'm, you know, maybe I quit the channel and do something else. This is kind of like never going anywhere. Kind of sucks to do something for so long though. Like you feel like you wasted your time, kind of. That's why I haven't given up yet, because all the time invested building the channel. So I don't know. We'll see. I wish I could just find another game though, like to do with it. I don't want to ever quit this one, but it'd be cool to find something else, you know. Reignite. I still don't know if we got the time to keep looking. Nothing's worked so far. And I don't have time to play a game for years. It has to happen quick. There's nothing in the freaking PlayStation shop for real. Like, I didn't see anything worth trying. That's free to play anyway. I mean, could try something. Costs a little bit, maybe. Oh no. I am at a loss. Might try the ranting videos. I've done them before and they didn't hit though, you know? Like, it's hard when you already tried something and you don't know, you already know it didn't work. That's all I got though. I don't know what else to do. It's like the Sean O'Malley's and the Conor McGregor's are always the most popular. Not like the super good fighters. Gotta have the trash talker that ends up with the sex case. That's who everybody likes. Not the good guy. Weird world we're living in. I had a dude who was weird the other day. I was driving, and this one dude was in front of me. It was early in the morning, kind of in my neighborhood, like it was almost out of my neighborhood. And he was like creeping really slow, and I was like, "What is this guy doing?" I was driving up on him, but I wasn't gonna get too close because he's being weird. He's like in the middle of the road, just creeping, and then he jumps out of his car. He's got a hoodie on. And he, like, turns and looks at us, and he, like, takes a couple steps towards us. And then he kind of looks into my eyes, and then he gets back into his car, and he takes off. Like, what the hell was that? That's why she's like, what? Maybe? You know, Mrs. Senny don't know. You're, like, making all these excuses. I'm like, that was weird, bro. That's why I didn't, like, get up close. I ain't gonna go up close on somebody acting weird like that. I was back far enough to where I could either back it up or gun it and run them over. I don't know. I'm not about to creep up on you right where you want me to be. Who knows? And I swear I seen them the next day too doing the same thing. I don't know what they're doing. This is weird. Some people out there doing weird insurance scammy stuff, or who knows, man. I wasn't gonna find out though. I'll make it hard for you, whatever you're doing. And it wasn't like they didn't look like they needed help or anything like that. It's just some like 20-something-year-old dude with a hoodie on. And then they just, they're out of it. Like, they get back in and they're gone. Like, nothing was wrong. And they jump out of their car, act all freaking weird. And then they're gone. You know? They didn't, like, look at their car or look for something on the ground. She's like, maybe he dropped something on the ground. I'm like, no. Like, how would that be a thing? Like, it's not, they didn't look like they were looking for something on the ground. Like, they didn't look on the ground at all. They didn't, like, pull over and park somewhere and then go walk in the street or something. They took off. We were out of there. I don't know what they was doing, but it didn't seem like anything good. It was weird, huh? Something else I forgot to tell y'all. It's been like, that happened like a week ago, probably. I haven't been streaming as much, so, you know, it's my fault, too. I know all that. Like, it's definitely my fault, too. Like, I'm not even going up to the plate to swing the bat. So, it's my own fault this month, for real. But when I do, it's like, it doesn't make me want to go. Like, today is not going to make me want to go, like, stream tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, when I get off of here today, I'm going to be like, fuck. Man, what the hell? That's what I'll probably be saying. Like, and then on tomorrow, I'm going to be like, remember yesterday? When I'm about to fire up the stream, I'll be like, but remember yesterday, dude? What's the point? Should probably do something else, man. Be a fireman. Be a postal. Yoke the ham. Can I get a job with you, bro? I mean, I can be a police officer. I could put the fries in the bag, bro. I'll go work with Mrs. Senny. I can make a YouTube video where I go, like, get a bunch of different jobs and, like, try to get fired on purpose. I always thought that'd be a cool... There's probably already a channel out there doing that, though. This is an idea I had a long time ago, like... I'll just record myself, like, going to interviews and, like, acting like an idiot. Or, like, getting the job and then just seeing what I can do until I get fired. Just, like, recording it. Guess you can only do that for so long, though. If you get fired, like, too many times in a row, nobody's gonna hire you. You can only do that for so long. It might be funny for a couple videos, though. Just go get hired at Walmart and then see how long it takes for them to fire me. Start doing, like, knock everything over and cuss out the customers. Just ride around in an Amigo all day and just do, like, start timing myself and, like, do races and, like, set up a league. Like an Amigo league. We'll get out the pimp juice and do a burnout in the Amigos. You know those little, like, carts that you ride in when you can't walk? The big people or the old people, they get in those instead of, like, having a cart. They got the little, like, motorized cart with the thing on the basket on the front. I'll set up a league in there. I'll get hired. I'll get hired at Walmart, and then I'll set up an Amigo racing league. And I'll see how long it takes for them to fire me. Maybe we can get through the second round at least, third round. Crown a champion. Gotta go around the whole store. Make a course. Then we can have a bike riding. We can take a bike out of the Walmart bikes. You have to run over there. You start at the greeter. Start at the greeter. He says, I love you. You say, I love you too. And then you gotta run over to the bikes. You pick a bike. And then you gotta do one lap on a bike. And then you go get an Amigo. And then you gotta do a lap on an Amigo. And then what? And you get a power wheel. And you gotta do a lap in a power wheel. And then you're the champion of Walmart racing. Be cool. And I'd record it. And I'd make a YouTube channel. Where I race Walmart racing. See how long it takes me to get fired. And I'll blame it on the other guy. Wasn't me. It was Earl. It was Earl. Check the cameras. You see Earl whispering in my ear? He's putting all these racing ideas in my ear about racing in Walmart. I was just recording it to show you. Because I didn't want him to, you know, lie and say it was my idea. So I recorded it. So I could show it to you. So, you know, he's the one that came up with it, not me. Why you think I'm recording it, dude? I knew it wasn't right. Just racing stuff in Walmart, pushing over customers, knocking them out of the way. Not my fault. I lost the race. He won. So, you know. Definitely his idea, not mine. We only bet our paycheck on it. You can bet your paycheck on it. Yeah, I know the community. That would suck, man. I would miss you guys, for real. I talk about quitting all the time, though, Mark, so don't get too worried about it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just letting you know it don't look good right now. Like, I can't keep doing it for... Like, if it keeps getting worse, I can't. There's no way. Like, I'm gonna try. And we still have time. But it don't look good, is all I'm saying. We just had a good month the last month, though. I gotta tell myself that. But, like, that's... It's like... After so many months of barely... Like, it's not getting better. So having one good month doesn't fix everything. It just delays stuff. If we would have multiple months in a row where it got better, then things would be looking up. But it's kind of been the same old shit for the last couple years. And it's not really going anywhere. And if it did, like if it was guaranteed to be like that doggy paddle amount, I might be able to keep going, but it's always such a struggle just to... It's like pulling teeth. Whether I do videos or streams or whatever, like I've tried everything, I feel. It's like I keep trying different things and it feels like pulling teeth every time. Go to the dentist. Get your teeth pulled. He's got the needle. He's gonna schedule you for 5 appointments, and you better say yes, or he's gonna stab you in the eyeball with the needle and drop stuff down your throat. On purpose. Tell you better laugh at his jokes. You know women these days, you better laugh. He says, I have to work with this one right here. Gotta laugh. I gotta work with her every day. We're dipping in our own stash. What's that stuff under your nose, Nursey Poo? Better laugh at I got the drill. Bzz, bzz, bzz. My jokes are funny. Better not say nothing about that powder under my nose. I got the needle. Better just agree to the appointments. Drill another hole in your head that you didn't even have when you came in here, buddy. Then you'll be coming back forever. I'm not even really paying attention to these fights. The Bulette devours me, though. That would be wonderful. I think that'd be funny. That could be the funniest thing. If that would happen. That'd be hilarious. The Bulette would devour me. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good joke. Alright, we killed one of them! Shoo! Survive that. Yellow and brown. Flush it down. Alright, come on, baby. This is 500. Pure faction. Frostfire keep. I don't know how hard it is. I didn't look it up. I beat it on my first try, but my horde level is also kind of high. So I don't know what to tell you about that. I beat it on my first try, but my horde level is 200. So I'm feeling like it's somewhere in the middle. That's what I would guess. Because I did lose a couple troops, and my horde level's on 200. So beating it on my first try means that it's not one of the hardest ones. But the fact that my horde level is on 200 and I did lose a couple of troops means it's probably not one of the easiest ones. So I'm guessing it's somewhere in the middle. If I had to guess. Which I don't have to. Just like you don't have to sit on the toilet the right way. You can straddle it. You can sit on it sideways. You can even sit on it upside down. Put your legs in the air. Shoot a three-pointer. Don't have to do anything. Take a shower while you go to the bathroom. That seems like efficient. It'd be the most efficient way. Just go. Why do you even use it? Why even sit down at all? Just stand in the freaking shower. Pee in the shower, poop in the shower. What's the difference? And then you don't have to wipe. You just wash your hiney. Do it whatever way you want. You're an adult. Play the game. Don't do faction, do faction. Poop on the toilet, poop in the tub. Whatever you want to do. I'm a shower shitter. JM Ricks with the 5. You're amazing, bro. DC United with the 10. Super thanks. Chad with the super thanks. Thank you guys. You guys rock. Appreciate it. So the last 3. I remember. I think about you. I make a poster drawing of you and I hang it on my wall and I give you a cool mustache. I drew a picture of DC United the other day. And I gave him big muscles. And I drew a picture of Chad and I gave him a tattoo teardrop. And I'm going to draw a picture of JM Ricks later. I'll tell you. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Maybe. I'll let you know. Gotta draw it. Still haven't drawn it yet. DC United got big mustache. Chad's got big muscles. Drew a picture of it. Picking up the train, power bombing it. Putting out a fire with a cup of water. Blowing out a fire with his breath. He saved a baby. DC United saved a baby. Jumped up, climbed the side of the house, did parkour, crashed through the window, did a roll, picked up the whole crib, threw it out the window. Baby survived. There was a fire. What else you gonna do? Can't just pick up the baby, you gotta pick up the whole crib and throw it out the window. It's soft, you got a mattress in it. It's either that or you gotta jump out the window, everybody catches you like you're in gym class with a parachute. Chad saved an old lady out of the road. She's about to get hit by a car. He just said, "You stop there, sir. You quit driving your car. There's an old lady in the road." They said, "Okay, Chad. Sorry, man. Can I have your autograph?" And they took selfies with Chad. And the old lady said, "Would you like to be my man?" He said, I already got all kinds of ladies. Sorry. You're not my type." And then he went home and did the deed. JM Ricks, you're next, man. Draw a picture of you. I'm gonna have a cape on. I don't know what else. I haven't drawn it yet. Tattoo teardrop. Sleeveless shirt. Giant muscles. Short shorts. Crocs. I don't know. We'll see. Then I'll hang it on my wall. I'll put it in a frame. I'll make a poster. I'll print it out. I'll take it to the store and they'll print it out and be like, "Oh no, is that J.M. Riggs, dude?" I'll say, "Yeah." He'll be like, "Oh, I know him. He's awesome." I'll be like, "I know, dude. That's why I drew a picture of him, duh." He's like, "I drew a picture of him yesterday." I'm like, "Cool, let me see." He said, "Here it is, man." I said, "Whoa, that's awesome." And everybody else came up like, "Whoa, is that a picture of J.M. Riggs?" Like, yeah. They're like, "Oh man, how'd I die? That's stupid." At least I still got 2 Frostfire rays. At least I still got... It's because they that's what always happens on these, I swear. They always jumble my team. So I start with one team, right? And that's the team. So it's purposely built a certain way. This happened on last week too, like on Friday or something. They jumble my team and now it's a completely different team. And that's what happened last time too. So it's happening all over again. This is my wonderful luck. I beat it last night easily. And here we are losing troops before we even get to the last fight on live stream. That's what happens. That's what happens when you eat macaroni and cheese for breakfast. Well, we're still okay, man. We got the Frostfire Wraiths. We got the Goblin. Frostfire King. We said, "You're not the king no more. Get out of here. We don't need you. Your laws are stupid. You make everybody straddle the toilet backwards. That's not a good law. You debated about it for years. Every day. Wasting our tax money. Talking about how you should sit on the toilet. That's stupid. You could have been talking about other stuff." This idiot keeps summoning, which is fun. And we can only hit the first enemy, so that's cool. We're also have 992 HP. That's a thing. We're gonna keep hitting him. Alright, we got 2 of them. Just like you got 2 buns when you eat a burger. You got 2 buns in your pants. Alright, he's gonna summon again because he's sucky. And we're just gonna keep knocking him down. It's gonna be fun. I should take... See, I don't use brown, or else I could just take his colors. Say no mana for you, sir. Alright, killed that again. Come on. You please. Let's get our goblin up. Hit him for 100. Goblin. Thanks for nothing. Idiot. Goblin. For nothing. Blue or yellow? We don't have either one. So... I guess we'll take that. Yeah, give me skulls, bro. Bang. I think we got him. Pretty close. Oh, he's gonna summon one more time. He wants to be super annoying. Summon one more time. Make sure you get to summon one more time, dude. For a die, get summon one more time, bruh. I don't think we can kill her yet. But there's nothing else to do at the moment. There we go. Now she's dead. Now he's dead. And now we win. All the mods left? What do you mean? Stop talking shower shit. I don't know. Chad's break's over, that's why he left. Mark says PvP is waiting for me. Oh no. Sauna left. That's crazy. Well, not sure why, but whatever. What did I do? I don't know. Odd one out. I'll have to check it out, dude. Message. Let me see. What'd you say? Hey, thanks, man. I try. Try to be helping, man. The legend Neo checking in this. What up, Neo? You are a legend. You are. You leave awesome comments. I appreciate it. Alright, blue and yellow. We don't have any. Green, we don't have any. Man, we don't have any mana. And we're on the last fight, too. This is going to be tough, because I lost a troop. My team's not as jumbled as it was. Get some green, I guess. Okay. Be cool if we can kill their Frostfire Wraith, because that's really the biggest threat. The Frostfire King sucks too, though. But if we can build up some life or something while we kill the Wraith, that'd be cool. Some green. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was being too disgusting for certain people. Not sure. Not sure, dude. Because I just shouted out Sauna this morning in my video, so not sure what's wrong with her. And I said that Chad is awesome. I think he just had to go to work. Mark's always awesome. They're all awesome, so I don't know what's going on. It is what it is. It always happens. We'll go see, I guess. See what's wrong. I just can't, you know. I'm just saying what's on my mind, sorry. I thought I was having a fun rant. Anybody see anything wrong with what I was saying? Let me know, now's the time. Tell me what's wrong, you know what I mean? Tell me about my hiney. Tell me it's juicy and I'm wearing short shorts. Go ahead, man, this is it. Last chance. Not last chance, but you know. Getting there. I don't think it's crazy to, like, be slightly disappointed with how much time I invest. You know, you gotta play the game. You gotta learn the game. You gotta be able to give the advice. You know, you do it every day. You do multiple teams every time. I don't think I'm, like, too out of line to just be disappointed in my channel. It's nobody's fault. Nobody was saying, like, Crow, why don't you do this or that? Or Odd One Out, why don't you do this? No one was saying that, so I don't know what's going on. Well, yeah, well, anybody would take it personally. Alright, our first Frostfire rate is getting low. Go ahead and tell me. Maybe I need to hear it. Let's go. Let's go. Or maybe it'll push me over the edge and I just won't ever come back again. I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't matter. To anyone asking to see Sinnycool on stream, remember his attire description. From the faction, I still miss the Frostfire Goblin and Troll. You can go get it, man. You just need Chaos Shards. You just go and, open up portals. And we got the Wraith down, but the King is still a problem, man. We really got to get some mana quickly for our Frostfire Wraith. Bad. Because... you know, he's running low on health. That Frostfire King can hit hard. When are you getting the doggy cam? That might be a good idea. Oof! Alright, we need yellow and blue. Yellow and blue. Yellow and blue. Yellow and blue. Alright, we're building up our HP, but it's probably still not enough, because this dude hits hard, man. 150, and he's going to hit multiple times? Like, I don't know. We might still lose. And then they're agile. Blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow. Come on, baby, blue and yellow. So we're not getting any mana. This is kind of what was happening last time. When we lost. Get a little unlucky, they jumble your team. And... okay, at least got that. Come on, baby. 367, ouch! I might lose, it's gonna be close. Not getting any good mana that we need. Blue. Oh no! Yeah, it's not looking. Look at our health. We're about to lose, man. Why does this keep happening? I do it off stream. Like, it's even on video. Like, I put out a video this morning if you want to go check it out. This team worked. Just worked for me. And then I get on stream. Maybe it's because I'm not paying so much attention, like, saying crazy stuff. Because we are dead, I feel. Oof. Yep. Okay. Got yellow. Got blue. Bang. Come on, Wraith. Can you do it all by yourself? Probably not. This is just like the fight last time. Yeah, you told me you got all the factions done. That's good. Maybe the computer upped the ante? I don't know, Beg. Doesn't look very good. Beg for mercy. Surprised I haven't said something eventually that made you, take off, beg. Alright. We lose, but that team worked for me before. Like yesterday. Like last night. And I don't know. They jumbled my team again in like my second or third fight. So, that seems to be like the worst thing that can happen with my teams is when they jumble them, and then it's not the same team I started with, and then I end up losing. On stream. 2 times in a row, man. What the heck? I got bad luck lately. But it's alright. It works. I know it does. Here it is. That Wraith is just so strong. Like, I don't know. I mean, look at him. Stealing life, 65% skull reduction. Just like 500 pure factions is like one of the hardest things in the game. Like, ask anybody. You're not going to win it every time. If I did that, if I tried that 10 times, you know, maybe I'd only win 6 or 7. It's not going to happen every time. Your wife hates when they jumble teams. I know, it's so annoying. It's not even like that. Like, you don't really think of it as a strong spell or anything, like jumbling the team. I never really have. I never really thought of it as a strong, like, spell or thing to do to the enemy team, especially against the AI. Like, usually their team's not set up like ours are. Like, we do a tank, and we have a specific order, you know, to not mana block, and so when they jumble our teams, like, it's way worse than when we jumble their teams. So it's one of those type of deals where it's stronger on defense than it is on offense. So it's not, like, I don't use trick and treat, because it's awesome on defense, but not on offense. I don't use, like, you know, jumble, because it's good. It sucks when it happens to you, but I'm not trying to use it offensively, unless I'm using it with, you know, some things have jumble as, like, I don't know, like, Mistralis. Doesn't Mistralis jumble, but it's like the other stuff she's doing that's cool. Anyway, let's do Deathless and a couple other teams. I'll probably just get out of here. I don't know. Base rarity. If Sana and Mark are mad at me, then this might be the last one. I don't know, because, well, yeah. Don't know what I did, but I'm sure... Whatever, I don't know. Alright, Essence of Evil. That's what I usually do. This one we don't have Leprechaun, so I usually do Harpy Mage. So remember to think about that when you're doing faction teams. If you got purple or green, you can do Leprechaun. If you don't, then hopefully you have yellow or red, and you can do Harpy Mage. This, like, always works. Always makes me feel better, too, to get a Deathless done. What do we do for colors? Blue and green, maybe? I think that's what I did. Forget what I minused. Blue, green minus brown. Green, blue minus red. Yeah, maybe, Crow. Maybe. Alright. Essence of Evil last slot. Why do you do that? Because it terrors, and they could be instantly killed by terror. They could run away. In the last slot, you know, if you terror the first slot, they got to go down to the second slot, to the third slot, to the fourth slot, and then they can die. If you terror the last slot, they could die immediately because they're already in last slot. And there's nowhere else to go except for to die. Devour. Just need a vacation. Oh no, man. We'll see. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Should have done High King Iron Gut first. Probably fine, but usually like to do him because he's got an extra turn, and Zul'Got's gonna throw up a bunch of skulls. You kind of want to get more attack before you hit with the skulls, and it still turned out fine. We didn't die. This is deathless. Dun, dun. Sometimes I feel like I need to not do streams because I say too much, and like in the shorter videos, I don't have as much time to, you know, complain. Need like a YouTube coach slash editor or something. I feel like every channel, like any channel that ends up getting big. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I'm too much of a I like to work by myself, and you know, every successful person, they end up like building a team around them. And I don't know, I was like watching Mr. Beast or something. Like, he's got millions of freaking, not millions, but thousands of employees. Like, when you're building something, you gotta like hire people. You gotta like, I need an editor, so my videos aren't as, like, they can edit out all the complaining. You know, you don't know, like, you can watch a video and that person could have said twice as much stuff, but they have an editor that cuts out all the stuff that anybody could take the wrong way, or... You know what I mean? Like, for me, I just leave everything in. All the time. It's always one take, pretty much. Which I should not do, probably. Oh, I always do High King Iron Gut with the Harpy Mage. It's the one I want to get up the worst, anyway. High King Iron Gut. Did the rest of my household play games? Kind of. They don't really play anything in particular, like, every day or anything. Like, my littlest one is playing Rocket League right now. Mrs. Senny's playing, like, these weird games trying to make money. She made $10, though. I'm like, maybe I should do that. But you gotta, like, play a lot, and you don't make a lot. And... I don't know what the other ones are playing. They're kind of in their own world. They're older. Playing Sneak Out of the House and Court Date is what they're playing. That's what they're playing. Playing Girlfriend. I played that game for a long time. So made me quit playing EverQuest and WoW was the game called Girlfriend. And then you start playing again one day. And then that gets you into trouble. And then you stop playing again, and then you start playing again. And it goes in cycles like that. Ooh, maybe Mr. Beast will start playing Gems of War. I don't know what it's called. She played like Solitaire, and I don't know. It's some like weird thing where you like you play a game and then you like watch ads and then you get money. But it's not a lot of money. It's like it's a little bit of money. It really doesn't, I don't know. I don't want to like talk crap about it because I pretty much do the same thing, but it's like very little. But it's like real. She sent it to her account and like she got it. Like it's, I'll have to ask her what it's called if you guys are interested. Seems like a lot of effort and a lot of time for little reward though. I always thought that'd be cool though. Back in the day, that was never a thing when we were kids. You couldn't make money playing games. Neo says, wish I could get paid for playing games. That would be something. I know, that was always my dream, and I kind of like did it. But it never... It's kind of like kind of like I got to the major leagues, but I only got to play for one season or something, and I was like the worst player on the team. It's kind of how my YouTube thing went. I made it. I made it there. I technically became a YouTuber, like professional, get paid YouTuber every month. But, you know, I didn't like excel and make a career out of it or anything like that. I turned it into like a little bit of a side hustle for a minute, and now it's kind of like a dying side hustle. Kind of cool though. I can always look back on it and like, it's kind of cool. It's definitely cool. I mean, how many people can say that? For real. There's a couple of y'all out there probably can. But it's like not everybody. Like some people make a YouTube channel and they get nowhere. Which is how mine was. Like some of the people around today weren't here for the early struggle, so it's hard to, you know what I mean? Like I did that. I did like the early struggle of getting no views and nobody being at the streams and having not even 100 subscribers or whatever, and like I did that. I did that for years. Like I feel like I put in some good effort. Time and effort. It's kind of what you have to fight through that. If you want to have a channel, you got to fight through the some people go faster though. If you find somebody to copy the crap out of, you can make it happen in a couple months. But if you try to do your own thing, and it might take years. Couple years. Elden Ring, dude. I got some videos for Elden Ring that did pretty good. Just like the ones that do good are ones you can't really plan for real. I don't know. A couple of them it's like I don't know, man. I'm so confused. I have random videos blow up here and there, and I'm like, dang, why didn't they like blow up when I first put them out? Like, there's this Fia's champion, like this one boss fight that I didn't even think would be... It's not like got a ton of views, but it's got way more than I thought it would have. And then, I don't know, I have all the... Sometimes, it's usually when I, like, cheese a boss. Like, I wish maybe that's what I need to do is, like, play games and, like, figure out how to cheese bosses and stuff, because I'm pretty good at that. Especially in, like, Dark Souls and Bloodborne and Elden Ring and all that. Like, I have multiple videos on Elden Ring of cheesing bosses, and, like, they all have 10,000 views or something. Like, it's not, maybe not 10,000, but like thousands. Like, I think the Fire Giant one almost has 5K, and then there's like this Red Wolf of Radagon one that might have like 10K, and then there's a couple other ones. Just random bosses, I don't even know their names. Like Fia's Champions has like 1K at least, and the Tree Sentinel I think has multiple thousands of views. Like, it's like in the moment when I'm playing it, it doesn't feel like I'm... But then, like, they end up getting views later. It's weird. I mean, it's not weird, but it's, like, hard to predict or replicate or count on or... I don't know. Then I have this random Dark Souls 2 video. Not random, but I did... It's like soul farming, but in Dark Souls. Dark Souls 2. And it has, like, almost 35,000 views. And it's like an hour long, super, like it's so old and it's like an hour long, and I never thought. It's crazy. It's like my second biggest video ever. Like almost 35. I think it's like 33 or 34 right now. Maybe 32. It's somewhere in the 30s, like 30,000 something views. My biggest video all time is like soul farming for Gems of War. It's like doesn't even have a thumbnail. So I was probably the first person ever to put out a soul farming pre-recorded video. I don't know for sure. There's definitely other people back then. I don't want to always say I was the first one, or but I have like a soul farming video with like 35,000 views. And it has like, it doesn't even have a thumbnail. And I don't even know if the title's very good, but it's from like 5-6 years ago. They love cheese, I know. You play Minecraft? I played Minecraft a little bit. What time is it, by the way? Okay, not too bad. It's experimenting with this new time today. I don't know that it's better or anything. It's kind of hard when you run a poll, and then, like, it's almost 50-50, so I don't know what to do. It seems like everything. Nothing's definitive. I never have an answer. And some people can run a poll and get 100, 200, 300 votes. I get like 30 votes. People with like 2,000 subscribers are getting 200 votes, and I got 8,000 and I'm getting 30 votes. I don't know. It's weird. I'm trying to figure it out is all. I am complaining a little bit, but maybe somebody out there can give me some advice or something before I'm totally not around to give advice to. Cut your views stats on 24-hour live stream did with a fellow gamer playing Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. 7 Days to Die. That always looked cool to me. I never tried it though. I think I tried Plants vs. Zombies a little bit. I think I played it a little bit. It seemed alright. I like those kind of games. Let the light shine through. Let's do our High King Iron Gut. I really don't know how Tacit does it. Like, I'm looking at him like, dude, you got some... He's got, like, just keeps going and going and going, even... You know what I mean? It's admirable, kinda. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I like him, so I'm not gonna... You know? I think he's cool. I always recommend him to people. Like, if I'm ever gone, I would definitely just be like, go watch him. I know he doesn't do as much anymore, but he's the only one I ever 100% agree with. Are we on the last fight, finally? This seems to be taking longer than usual. Did I do every single fight? I'm an idiot. You don't have to do every single fight. You only have to go straight across, but I'm too busy talking. I'm thinking about other things. You don't have to, I did every single fight and I still didn't die, so that should show you something. This is my deathless team. It definitely works. I didn't have to do every single fight. And I did every single fight on 500 anyway. So, that was dumb. I'm an idiot. I'm straddling the toilet backwards. But it still worked and I didn't die at all. So I just did deathless and I did every single fight. Nobody does that. That's not smart. But it definitely shows it works. So that team 100% works for sure. High King, Iron God, Essence of Evil, Zulgoth, Harpy Mage. You don't know Tacit, but some people have a lot of free time to invest into streaming. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't know how he survives for real. Like, that's all I was thinking. Odd One Out says, I watched a year-old video of you, Cinny, where you mentioned you helped Tacit with Faction 500. There was one epic trial I helped him. You know, it's whatever. It's not a big deal. Maybe I helped them with the 500. I used to go to, I haven't been to his streams in a while, but, you know, help each other out type of stuff. Did my controller die? What's happening here? Yeah, my controller always dies. Booty. Yeah, I don't have a lot of free time. My family's crazy. You know. So that was Deathless. I should probably play the event, but I don't know. Let's just run the last two teams, and I'll probably get out of here. Get out of your hair, so you don't have to listen to me anymore. So we did the low level, we did the pure, we did the deathless. The pure got murked, got wrecked, but it does work. It worked for me just last night, and it's on my video this morning of it working. So I got jumbled again, I got screwed again. Bad luck. But high level, Guards Avatar, Stellarix, or my Deathless team would be the way to go mostly. So you could do the Guards Avatar team with Sir Quentin Hadley, either Essence of Evil or Wand with Harpy Mage. You can do the High King Irongut Zulgot thing that I just showed you. Or you can do Stellarix, double Caffrey with Essentia. I could show if you want, but I'm sure you already know what's up with this. Fastest team in the game right now. Like, the fastest in that for the most things. There's probably some teams that are faster for some things, but, you know, overall, fastest team in the game probably right here. For the most stuff. And I always do, like, yellow, I don't know, yellow-brown, yellow-purple. Yellow something that you actually, yellow-brown minus green, maybe. Class, we're not using the hero, so there's no, doesn't matter. And this is just super fast. Epic Trial. You're turning 53, man. In your prime, bro. You're in your prime. Still lift a car if you need to. Lift a car off a baby. You still go pump iron. I don't know. I'm definitely not super young anymore, that's for sure. 1.25, 1.3. That's one thing that was the problem, I think, though. I started pretty late. I didn't, like, start streaming when I was a teenager or 20s or anything. I don't think. Yeah, flex. It'd have been cool if I'd started way sooner, then I wouldn't feel so crazy. I think it's like, because I am getting older, that I'm like having a midlife crisis type of thing, so I'm complaining way more than usual. And it's just like a downward spiral thing, because I know it's not good. I definitely know that. I know I shouldn't sit here and complain about stuff. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody, like, tunes into a live stream to hear a dude complain about his channel. Like, ever. Like, who would choose to do that? I don't know, sometimes I do, for real. Like, I'll go to people's channel updates, like, I'll be a subscriber of their channel, and then they'll have, like, a channel update. But for me, it's like I'm, you know, another person that's feeling the same way as me. It's kind of interesting to watch and listen to, like, oh, they're having the same troubles as me, kind of, like. But that was the Stellarix. Let's do the last one on the actual event. Should be a mid team that I just shouted out Sana for. Because she reminded me that you can use this person. He's kind of new though, the dude. Commander Dawnheart. So he's very similar to Guard's Avatar if you don't have Guard's Avatar. Does damage to 4 random enemies boosted by my armor. Guard's Avatar hits all the enemies boosted by armor. You know, he's a knight. Guard's Avatar is a knight. He's yellow and brown. Guard's Avatar is like yellow, brown, and something. Red, I think. He's super similar. He's just like the legendary version. So he might not hit as hard, but he still hits pretty hard. Or you could do the triple Ember Claw with the ruby weapon thing. I just didn't want to show that again, because I show it a lot for mid. And I don't know if, like, the ruby weapon's mid enough. It might be more high level. But Commander Dawnheart and Sir Quentin Hadley. No, they're the same colors. It's okay, because Sir Quentin Hadley's like 50% starting. That's his main job. He's going to do that every fight no matter what. So if he doesn't get up, it's cool. You could also do Shagarath. I like Shagaroth. Shagaroth and like, you could do double Shagaroth with Miraji Queen and like a weapon. Might be cool. You got Queen Beatrix up here. You could do Queen Beatrix and Shagaroth. That might be more accessible because they're all from the underworld. Queen Beatrix from the underworld. Shagaroth from the underworld. You could do a team of those two with like a weapon and either Harpy Mage or Miraji Queen or something. But for that, we'll just show this team again though. Harpy Mage. Ooh, you can use Tesla too. I didn't think about that. You could use Tesla. You got Holy Saint Astra and Tesla. That'd be a good one too. Didn't think about it. Alright, I think I did Wand because I haven't used the Wand yet. Wand it up. I thought I was being funny when everybody left. So they're gonna have to tell me what's up. Because I have no idea. And I was waiting to look into the chat and be like, he's ranting. Haha. Instead, it's like, I'm out of here. Like, okay, don't know why, but we'll see ya. Hope you have a good day. Harpy Mage. Right? Can go all in on Commander Donhart. I think I'll do... maybe that? Something like that. Harpy Mage will get up either way, because she's got Swift, and you got an Explode and an Enchant. So it doesn't matter if it's under the wand. Sir Quinn Hadley's mostly just 50% starting Commander Donhart. Yeah, you guys let me know. What should I apologize for? Probably bad that I don't know. Makes it worse. Alright. What we got here? Yellow... Yellow brown? Yellow brown minus purple. Sure. And put on your guard medals. And this dude, like, you know, at first, hopefully you got like a good horde level. Maybe you have a barrier, that way he doesn't get hit. But he does boost off of his armor, so you really don't want him getting hit. So if he starts getting hit and your damage isn't doing as good, like, you might not want to have him in first slot. I always start him, like, especially on Tuesdays. I'll put Guard's Avatar in first slot. I'll put Commander Donhart in first slot. I get it if you don't want to do that, because you're smart if you don't want to do that. Like, it's cool. Like, you don't want them to get hit. You don't want their armor to go down, because if their armor goes down, they don't hit as hard. Like, I totally understand that. But with my Commander Donhart, he starts with a barrier, and I'm hoping they're all dead before he gets his barrier knocked off. And I'd rather, like, him get up faster. So put him in first slot. Don't block him with the wand. I don't know. That's my thought process anyway. See how, like, they're all dead? He still has his barrier, like... It's okay. And you're only going to level 90. So this might not work for everything all the time. Like, if you're going further and you're getting hit more and stuff like that. We can just get up our wand, maybe? You know, they're all dead. He still has this barrier. That's what I'm thinking, anyway. If you don't like it, though, I understand. And we'll just go... am I playing the event? If I'm playing the event, I need to do every fight. 1.15, 1.25, 1.2, 1.3. We'll do 1.3. Trey Bobuff, thank you, bro, for the 3. I was doing a thing where I was explaining a cool picture I drawed of you, but I don't know if that made people mad or whatever, so I won't do it again. I thought it was funny, but that's what I was saying at the time. Trey's Paladin with their sword. Lay on hands. Saving my butt and runny eye. Because we fought a yellow wizard, yellow named. Do you know that thing was yellow, Trey? That battle wizard Unok that we fought at the very end of our last sesh was freaking yellow. I didn't know till I rewatched I didn't even know it when we were fighting it. Did you con him? There's like too many there. I was crapping my diaper. You didn't realize either? Yeah. You're like one level lower than me. It might have been red to you. It's almost probably a good thing we didn't notice. We ended up winning. We ended up winning, but... Like, normally if you see a named and it's a freaking wizard and it's higher level than you and it's got 2 buddies, you're probably just gonna run or feign death or whatever. But since we didn't con it and we didn't know, we just fought it and we ended up winning. I had to harm touch him, and I'm sure he probably laid on hands in there somewhere. I didn't really see. That's why you save that kind of stuff, man. Can't throw it out all willy-nilly. Because we were deep in there, too. Like, if we tried to run... That's funny, dude. I was wondering why he was just standing there. I thought maybe he was worried about faction or something. I didn't even know he would attack us. I didn't know the banker would even fight us, but I guess everything does. All the goblins, even if they're a merchant, they fight you. I was just showing you the bank and then he attacked it. I don't know, maybe I attacked him. I forget. He probably jumped my pet, though, is what I'd guess. He was green, and like, there's no point of killing him, but... That place does have super high Zim, so I don't really mind green experience. Adds up. I got through a hell level in there. I'm super close to 32. I'm gonna try to find some, like, dad camp down there in level 4. The only problem with that, like I was telling somebody earlier, I think Zig the Kid who was here, if I find a dad camp, eventually, like, something could spawn that I might not be able to handle solo. Stuff can spawn in, like, every spot down there. Yeah, that's it. Somebody said it's, like, the 3rd highest in the whole game. Grunny Eye. They said maybe, like, Permafrost and one other place has higher Zim. Zone experience modifier for your Gems of War people, sorry. Talking shop with my EverQuest people. Well, Trey plays both. Only a few of us out there that play both. Because it would be a weird... I get it. Like, how... Out of two random games out of all the games, you decide to play both of those. I need a troop that kills with fart gas. That'd be funny. I think that's part of it for me too. Like, same thing Hazard said in his farewell message. Like, I don't really like the direction of the game either right now too much. Of Gems of War. It's all been PvP, and I'm not a big fan of PvP. I've been hanging in there this whole last year, and it's all been PvP updates. You know, I'm not a huge fan of that of PvP. I don't think it's the right move for them either. Like, overall, people, they're not gaining more players by doing PvP updates. Like, I don't think so. It's not real PvP. I don't think anybody's favorite thing in the game is PvP, and if it is, they're already playing. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gaining people back with PvP updates. They're not going to gain anybody back with Guild Wars update. Maybe a couple people, but not the same amount. Like, if they did a treasure hunt rework or an overworld, if they reworked arena to make it, like, fun for everybody and, like, with good rewards, like, I think any one of those other 3 things would be, or just a whole new game mode that's completely different, or I don't know, real, like, live PvP. There's so many ideas they could do that would be better than what they've done the last whole year. Like, dude, if you want to do a PvP update, let's knock it out in like 3 to 4 months or 6 months, you know? Don't take an entire year and then they still aren't done yet, you know? Like, that's the problem. Like, at least they know their obvious problem. I'm telling them, like, nobody tells me my obvious problem. I'm telling them their obvious problem. Like, they need somebody like me around to tell them. I'm not asking for codes. None of that. I've always been like the one you can count on to not suck up to the devs or suck up to the game or anything like that. Tell it how it is. And I feel like that's the problem the last year with this game is every single update's been PvP focused. Which, I mean, I like the gold marks. I don't hate that. I just don't like the way you go and get them, or I don't know, man. It just feels like more grinding, and it's in a way that I don't really like. I think it'd be more fun if it was done in a different way instead of PvP. I don't know. Just fake PvP never appealed to me. It's an AI, and a player sets up their AI team, and then you fight it, and they're not controlling it. It was never the funnest thing to me, ever. Like, ever since I started playing this game, you'll never hear me ever in all the hours of me talking on live streams or videos that I've never said PvP's my favorite. There was a time where Guild Wars I thought was alright. When I was probably getting Paragon, you know, and whatever. But even then, I don't think it was like my favorite thing. I was just good at it at the time, and it was fun because I was getting Paragon and whatever, but Guild Wars is coming back, and hopefully that's the end of it. I hope they do something else. Change gears, man. Come on. Tired of the PvP. I'm barely making it. I'm hanging on for dear life. I got my final butt hair is about to break with these updates. This whole entire over a year of the same old PvP updates. We need something else, man. They've had good updates before, like Nomapalooza's, Underworld, medals, traits, classes. There's been a lot of good updates. It's not like they can't do it. They can do it. Just like I could make a good video again one day, maybe. You know? I'm struggling just like they are. But I'm telling them this is the problem. Like, you're doing the same for an entire year. You took way too long with your PvP updates. I'm not saying it shouldn't be in the game or anything like that. They should have consolidated it all into like 4 months, maybe 6 months at the most. They're taking too long. They're dragging it out. Not everybody likes it. So you're not gaining anybody. This is an entire year of them leaking player base. Losing trickles. Not like, you know, you've seen all the people leaving. Like, it's like major figures like Terran and Rel and Hazard and Hawks and Kafka and Jetto, I think, was the other one. I always forget who the second one was. So it's not just normal, and it's a bunch of regular players, too. Like, those are just the people you might know. So, it's not like I'm making it up or something. You can go to Steam charts and see the numbers. You can hear every month a new person quitting that you know. That's a well-known figure. But they're not listening. They keep going with their PvP updates. I don't know. They need to like wrap it up quick. Yeah, grinding OP troops and not about the gameplay. Wish you could add targeted loot to give a higher chance to spawn the gnome. Oh, you laid hands on me, Trey. Yeah, I thought so. I figured you had to have for us to win that. Did someone else fare well? I mean, Terran was the most recent one. I think Hazard. Somebody said he was. I don't know. I don't know how that went. I don't keep up with that guy really, but somebody said he was gonna quit, and then I guess he put out a message the other day of he quit. So I don't know, like, if they just knew ahead of time, or if he just took a couple weeks to actually do it, or how it happened. But Terran was the one that hurt me. Like, his freaking website no longer there. That's really it's making it harder for me big time. And I was already having trouble like getting motivated to even make videos or stream, and now it's like even harder. I can't just go to Terran's World and get my. I like doing everything by myself. You know. That's why I say don't paint my house, don't get too invested, don't Because if you help me too much with certain things, eventually you're going to get mad at me, probably. Because I like doing stuff by myself. So I don't know if I'm pushing people away or what, but it's always been like that. Like, there's a joke about don't paint my house. You're going to paint it in polka dots. I'm not going to like it, and then what? You know what I mean? Don't make me a thumbnail. Don't make me a channel banner. I'd rather have a stranger do it. That way we can still be friends. So when people get too involved with the channel, it never ends well. Now, it's cool if you're a mod and if you come to the streams and you support the channel and stuff like that, but once you start, like, doing more for it, and more for it, and more for it, you're going to feel a type of way eventually, because I'm just not... I don't know. And that's also probably the problem, too. I need, like, a stranger editor. I don't even know. They're not my friend. Like, a business arrangement. That way they can't get mad at me or whatever. I don't want to, like, end friendships over the stupid channel and dumb... Like, oh, I did all this for him, and he's saying this or that. Like, I say this or that no either way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not changing. I've never changed. I've been the same since the beginning, pretty much. If you're waiting for me to change, it's probably not going to happen. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's always been it. Like, somebody offered to make a channel banner for me one time, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think you should, because if I don't like it, then what? And I don't want you to make it and put all this effort in, and then I don't like it. And then what, you know? Either I tell you I don't like it, or I just use it and then I don't like my channel banner. Like, someone in Global said all troop typing for Guild Wars was leaked somewhere. Has anybody seen it? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm not looking too often for, like, lately. The last couple weeks I haven't been overlooking for stuff like that. What is Terran's World? Dude, it was like the best spoiler website. Like, if you wanted pictures of all the troops or the backgrounds, or if you wanted to see, like, what the spell for a weapon was going to be next week, or I guess mostly spoilers is what it was. It was like all the assets from the game. They would pull the data from the game, and they had like a whole website with like every picture of every troop, like every picture of every weapon, every background picture, like every spell, every trait, yeah, it was cool. They pulled the data from the game, so then they would have like spoilers. Like they would, you know, they'd had like 3 or 4 weeks of spoilers, and it was better than like the calendar the devs put out, because it had like all the troops and all the spells, and instead of just like, hey, we're having this event and this event and this event. That's all the devs do. They don't tell you, like, oh, next week you're getting this troop and it's casting this spell. They just say, we're having invasion, and we're having a holiday event, and we're having Stormheim week. With Terran's World, you could look up, like, what troops are coming soon, or what weapons are coming soon, or you can get pictures of them, and that's what I used to use for my thumbnails. Someone did release a new Tower of Doom map. It's on the forums. Okay, I have to look into that. Are we getting a new Tower of Doom? Oh, you mean like for a tower? Okay. So yeah, that was the other thing on Terran's World. You could go input your Tower of Doom, like what was in each door, and it was real nice. It was like in a nice spreadsheet. It could have floor 1, you know, room 2, room 3, room 4, room 5, and it's a drop-down menu. You could pick like what was in each room and stuff. Like, it was nice. Otherwise, you have to like type it all out in your guild chat, or type it all out in some chat. That sucked. That's how we used to have to do it. Like, I didn't figure out the Terran's World Tower of Doom map thing until like the last year or so. I've probably was using that for about a year. It's probably been there for multiple years though, you know. Well, we used to just type it into guild chat, like, you know, floor 1, room 2, attack, room 3, unlock, room 4, luck, room 5, armor. Like, you would type it all the way out. And I've been the scout before, and it sucks to type all that out. That's why a lot of people are lazy, and they just put, like, the unlock and... But you want to see everything, because you want to know that they went in every room. Like, I don't just trust everybody, and not everybody in your guild is going to trust you. Even if you're a well-known person in your guild, like, there's new people in your guild every week, right? So you can't just like put only unlock and luck and stuff. You got to put everything so they know you're going in every room. So it's cool on Terrence World because you could see, you know, it had every single room, and you could do a drop-down menu and just choose what was in each room. But that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully people will, like, you know, take it upon themselves to, like, make a new website, or who knows. Hopefully. Right now I'm struggling. I'm taking screenshots from the game and doing those thumbnails like everybody else pretty much. I was making a brand, like, it was from scratch. Like, I already showed y'all how everybody else makes their thumbnails, like every other channel pretty much. They go into the game, they go into the troops, they do the thing where they get rid of all the other text and it's just a picture of the troop at the background, and then they put text in there with TubeBuddy or something like that. I was going to Terran's World, getting the troop art, usually multiple troops, getting the background, you know, getting different font, making the whole thing from scratch. I mean, I have a template, but I made my own template, and then I was making it from scratch pretty much every time. But now I can't do that. I gotta do it like everybody else. Kind of sucks, and I'm kind of annoyed, but I don't think anybody ever appreciated my thumbnails anyway, so who cares? But yeah, if I said anything today, sorry. I don't feel like I was being any different than usual. I might be a little bit more doom and gloom about the channel, but that's a thing I do sometimes, so I don't know what I said that made anybody mad, but I guess I apologize. I don't know. Tell me what it was and I'll apologize, I guess, but I really don't know. So I was over celebrating JM Ricks and Chad and DC, I guess. Maybe that was it. And I was doom and glooming about the channel just because that's where I'm at. We're very, very low. We are 50% right now of what we usually are at the moment. Like, imagine by now I would have 50,000 views or something. But we don't. We have 25,000. And by the end of the month, we normally have 100,000 views, but we're on track to get to 50,000 views. That's kind of how it is without talking about money or whatever. So right now, if we double what we're at right now, we're still only halfway to what we usually... Like, and that's my bare minimum. Like, let's say 100,000 views is like the least I need to keep the channel going, because if it's any less than that, it's not worth it. Because it takes so much time and effort, and you got to explain to people. I got to look at a woman every day and explain why I'm playing video games for multiple hours a day. You know what I'm saying? And if I can say, yeah, but this is what I'm, this is why. Look at this, This is real. Like, look at this right here. You can see this. It's real. This is why I'm spending multiple hours talking to myself, playing a video game. Like, a woman, I have to tell people and explain why I'm doing this. I'm not single. I can't just do whatever I want. So, it's not just me. Like, if I was single and in my mom's basement, or had my own, I was rich and, lived in a mansion by myself or something, I would just do it for nothing. I would just play and just hang out with you guys and teach you the game. And I unfortunately have to look at a woman and say, this is why, after all these years, I'm still doing this for hours and talking to myself and playing a video game for multiple hours every day. I have to explain and, like, show proof of why it's still a good idea. 'Cause otherwise, what am I doing here? She's gonna say, what are you doing, bro? Like, why are you wasting your time? It's not me. You might think I'm complaining and I don't want to do this, and it's because, I can't just sit here and tell them, hey, get out of the room. Hey, be quiet. Hey, I'm playing my video game right now. I'm going to be streaming for 2-3 hours. I can't just do that unless I can show a reason. Especially after all these years, man. Like, if I had just got, whatever. If I was trying something and it was brand new and, oh, you're in between jobs or something and you're like, I'm going to try this. Well, of course it's going to take some time, and of course it could not be so good at first and stuff. It's been 9 years, though. It's about to be 9 years of putting in all this effort. So, like, I have to be at a baseline certain amount. That's not even that much, okay? It's very little. It's very, very little. okay? This baseline amount that I would like to at least be able to say, you know, to make sure we can keep doing it. So I can say, hey, but this. Hey, it's worth it because of this. Hey, at least this, or hey, at least that, you know? If I can't say that, she's going to start saying, what are you doing, dude? You're this old. Why don't you do something else? Like, what do you... That's all I'm saying, bro. It's not my... I'm not, like... You know, it's not just me. So, I have to explain to people why I'm doing this. And if there's no explanation, then I gotta stop doing it. You know what I mean? And it's not even that much, but we're not even close to the not even that much. You know what I mean? So, this month at least. We were last month. We did good last month. You know, we did okay last month. Like, us doing good is us hitting the bare minimum, unfortunately. So it's been like that for like a year now. Like, I pull teeth, like, please, you know, like, I want to keep going. I want to keep going. Please. Please, I want to keep going. I want to hang out. I want to play the game. I want to stream. I want to rant and rave and try to entertain. I want to help you with the game. But, you know, it's been like pulling teeth to just get the bare minimum to, like, be like, oh, but yeah, you know, I'm still, you know, maybe it'll get better one day. Like, here, we keep getting this, but I know it's not a lot, but, like, maybe it'll get better, you know? Like, at least it's this much. But it's not even close to the bare minimum right now. It's crazy. It's, like, super low. And a lot of it's my fault this month because I haven't, but the motivation's been very low, too. Like, I came into this month hoping, and then, like, the first week was terrible, and then my motivation goes down. It's like a vicious cycle. And I know what's going to happen. When this month is horrible, I'm going to be feeling a type of way next month, and I'm just going to crash the car. I'm going to, you know, but whatever. Anyway, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy when I'm streaming. I'm happy when I'm playing the game. I'm happy to have a YouTube channel. I'm happy to hang out with you guys, but I can't justify it if it doesn't at least hit a bare minimum threshold. That's not even a lot. It's very low. But we're not even hitting, it's like hard to hit that lately in the last year or so. So, like, what's up? Like, what do I do? I don't know. I'm gonna have no response soon. I'm gonna be like, I don't know why I'm sorry. You know, I don't know. I don't know why. I should probably quit. I know. But it is what it is. We still got some time, y'all. We got, like, a few weeks. I'm the one, like, getting panicky and freaking over, you know, anxious about it. It's not going to be a real thing for a few weeks, so. But I can just see it. Like, I got the numbers, and I'm looking at the analytics, and I'm just like, man, this ain't looking good. It's like when you're fighting Pure Faction 500, and you lose 3 of your troops, and you got 1 troop left. You're like, you're still not, you didn't lose yet, but it ain't looking good. Like, we got 1 troop, and we're trying to do a Pure Faction 500. We've lost 3 troops or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that's where we're at. We're still technically in the fight, but it's not looking good. That's kind of where we're at right now. We got 1 troop left, and, you know, we're doing a Pure Faction 500 and they got all 4 troops over there. That's where we're at right now. We could still hit a home run. We could still throw a Hail Mary. Like, we could do that again, but we kind of already did that before. We already had, like, it was like November or something, November or December, where I had to, like, pretty much beg for a Hail Mary. Like, that was just recently, like, in the last couple months. It wasn't like 6 months ago or a year ago. That was 2 months ago, probably, where I was like, we're screwed again. And then we hit a freaking home run Hail Mary. But I had to, like, you know, draw naked pictures on the side of the road and sell them to make it happen. So we're kind of there again, except for this time, even if somehow Wormskull came through with the Hail Mary, it still wouldn't even, like, that wouldn't even be enough. It's crazy. I'm down to 1 troop, dude. I know, and I don't even know what I'm going to do, Crow, for real, but I got to do something. So, it is what it is. It's been cool, though. It's been cool. I got to do a thing that if it all ends, like, I got to do a thing that I wanted to do. Yeah, I got accomplished a thing. I can look back on it and stuff and be like, I did it. Like, I did what I was set out to do in the beginning, kind of. Like, of course, everybody wants to make it a career and, like, get a steady paycheck or something and like keep doing it forever. But that never, like, even like big YouTubers, eventually they can't do it forever. Like, you look at anybody and they go to a peak and then they go down. It's pretty much every channel almost, unless you're Michael Jordan or LeBron James, or like most of the regular channels. They peak and then they go down until they have. Most of them don't complain though, like I do. They just give up and disappear one day and make their last video like, oh, this and that, and I'm the type that just, I'll tell you about it early and complain for a year. But anyway, yeah, they should just do it. Like in the Tower of Doom, it should just show what's in the room before you even go in it. If somebody's already been in there, it should just reveal it for everybody in the guild. I don't know why they don't do that. It seems like something that would be pretty easy. Yeah, maybe, Crow, maybe. About the USA, I don't know. Hail Marys, man. Let's hope for one. I seem to irritate some people today that are kind of like pillars of the keeping it floating right now, so hopefully I didn't piss them off too bad, or it might be ending sooner than we thought. Because there's only like 10 of y'all, for real, and if we just lost 2 of them, then that's bad. So, anyway, I'm gonna see y'all, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably make an EverQuest tomorrow. It's Wednesday. Thursday, I don't know. I was gonna try to stream every day I can for the rest of the month, but I don't know. We'll see. I should be, like, Friday at the latest, I should be back for sure. But tomorrow's EverQuest. Thursday, I might stream. I might not. Friday, I will stream, most likely. I might go to, I don't know if I should do 10 or 12. Like, today wasn't awesome or anything. It's hard to, everything's like that for me on this channel. Like, I can never get a clear answer or clear direction. What should I play next, guys? Should I stream at 10 or 12? You know, I don't, what's the answer? There's never an answer. I don't know. Not that you guys have to answer it, but I can't figure it out either, basically, is what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm an idiot. I'll see y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. Shout out to JM Ricks and Trey. Trying to keep the lights on and the doors open. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining me today, Crow, Brian Walker, Beg for Mercy, the Professor, Morgan Camo Cat. Got Beg, we got Trey, we got Odd One Out. Crow, Odd One Out. Neophyte was here today. Beg for Mercy. We ended up having a sausage party there at the end. Chad was here today. We had this whole chat was a sausage party. At the end there. Just cool. You gotta have those every once in a while, man. Frat party. Yeah, I'll see y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. I'll be back at some point, I'm sure. I'm not done yet. We ain't done yet.